Hi, I'm Amy Bett, and I'm going to show you how you can get in control of your business cash flow once and for all, even if you don't love numbers and even if spreadsheets confuse you. Now, firstly, did you know that the secret to reaching financial freedom is not just about making more money? It's actually highly dependent on the way that you manage it. And if you've been struggling to manage it effectively, it is not your fault. You can cut yourself some slack right now because the majority of business owners have no idea how to handle their cash flow effectively. And there is this huge flaw in the accounting method of teaching, and it's causing so many business owners to fail. In fact, did you know that of the business owners that failed, over 80% of them failed because of a cash flow problem? It wasn't because they weren't amazing at what they do. It was because they weren't taught how to manage their cash flow effectively, protect themselves from spending their money in the wrong way, and actually leverage the human psychology of how we actually respond to money. Now, I have 3 secrets to share with you that is going to radically change your business. As I said, my name is Amy Bett. I'm the founder of Lady Without Limits and a profit first professional. And I'm so proud to say that I've now worked with over 100 business owners to completely transform their finances. And I want to teach you how to do it too. Secret number 1 is the secret that most accountants don't teach you, and it is killing your business. Most accountants teach you to manage your cash flow using 1 or 2 bank accounts, and they teach you the traditional accounting method, which is sales minus expenses equals profit, which means spend less than you earn and you'll have a profit at the end of the day. But there is a huge flaw with both of these things. Firstly, when all of our money is lumped in just 1 or 2 bank accounts, we, the business owners, really struggle to be able to mentally separate our cash flow and understand the financial position that we're actually in. When there is lots of money in the bank account, we get this false sense of security that we have a lot of money, and we often overspend. We accidentally spend our tax, our owner's pay, and most, if not all, of the profit in our business. This results in a cycle of stress and anxiety, and it dramatically hurts our confidence in ourselves as the business owner to effectively, take our business to the next level of success. We think that we don't have what it takes, but in reality, we haven't been set up with the correct process and the tools to win. Time after time, I see business owners caught in the trap of believing that they just need to make more money to get ahead. And when they finally make more money, that's when everything is going to be okay. But I'm sorry to tell you, that is absolute crap, because as our income increases, unfortunately, so do our expenses and so do our responsibilities. Think about it. When you sign on more projects and more jobs, that's more services to deliver. Often we have to invest in more staff, more equipment, more of everything to actually deliver what we've promised to do. Okay. Now, I work with multi-7-figure business owners every single month who are just as fragile as business owners who are barely making 6 figures. And this is because they're still trading week to week. And if anything happens at all, if they have any bump or if something changes in the industry, they are so vulnerable and their business could break at any one moment. That is why we have to let go of that mindset and realize that we actually need to set the foundations up in our business first and understand how to scale sustainably so that as our business scales, we have everything that we need and we're able to pay our tax and pay ourselves a wage and pay all of the expenses that we need whilst also having a profit in the business at the end of the day. Now, it sounds hopeless, right? It sounds overwhelming and it sounds like we'll never be able to do that, but that is simply not true. All we need to do is have a process in our business for managing our cash flow, and we have to understand how much money we need in each area of the business to be able to manage it correctly. Okay. So the way that we do that is we actually open multiple bank accounts, giving each a specific purpose, and we work out what our percentages are and how to allocate cash flow responsibly through our business. And we get in control of our spending. We pay ourselves a wage, we pay our tax in time, and we do all of the things that successful business owners do, and we can do it without the stress and anxiety that comes along with it, okay? The second flaw in the accounting method is this. They teach sales minus expenses equals profit. So spend less than you earn and you will become profitable. However, this doesn't work because when we're focusing on our expenses, more often than not, our expenses get out of control. We put our profit last, and when we take our focus off profit, at best, we're going to get the scraps, okay? So in order to succeed, we have to change the way that we think about our business and put our profit first. So we flip the equation. Sales minus profit equals expenses. Okay, so we take our profit first, we actually pay ourselves, and we understand that what is left over is what we have to be able to operate our business. Now, that might mean that we need to get a little bit more resourceful in ways, but I can bet your bottom dollar that you as the business owner are going to far outlast the industry because you're actually nurturing yourself, you're actually paying yourself, and you're being responsible. There is fat in your business for when things go wrong. You're not going to break the second that something happens. You're going to be there for the long haul. Okay, you're going to outlast everybody else in the market who is not managing their cash flow effectively. So once you've done this, once you've set up your cash flow system by opening your bank accounts, you understand exactly how much money you need for each bank account, and you've put your profit first, guess what? You have complete financial clarity. You have control of your business, and you are set up for success. You will finally be able to scale efficiently and have the capacity to reach the financial freedom that you dream about. Secret number 2, what is keeping you stuck? And it is not what you think. When Taylor came into my program, she was so excited about the idea of actually being able to pay her tax on time, have money for products, to invest in her business, to be able to pay herself properly, and understand what money was coming in and where it was going and why it was going, and having that feeling of actual control over your business. Now, she jumped right in and she got into implementing the steps straight away. She opened up her bank accounts, she did a profit assessment on her business, and she worked out her numbers. Now, I'm not going to lie, when she saw her numbers in front of her that way, she got a bit of a shock because she got the reality of her ways. She saw the reality of how much she was spending versus how much she was earning, and she felt sick about it. She knew that if she kept continuing on that way, there is absolutely no way that she was going to ever be able to buy the dream home that she so wanted to purchase with her partner. She knew that there is no way that the banks were going to give her the money, because at this second, she wouldn't be able to service the loan. The banks wouldn't take her seriously, okay? But thank goodness, Taylor got on a call and she let me know how she was feeling, and we talked it through, okay? Something that was particularly grating on her was that because of her business structure, she has to sell products and buy products to be able to do her services. And this was a little tricky for her to understand how to get a gauge on how much money she needed to be able to do this, because every day was a different scenario. There were different people coming in, which meant that she just really didn't know how to budget for these things. But I let her know that this was okay. And all we had to do was look at a few months worth of data to see what the monthly average was that she was spending, and then start with that and then tweak as we go. Now, anyway, that was a huge realization for Taylor. So once she understood that, we then quickly tweaked her percentages again, and off she went. And to be honest, I didn't hear from her again. In fact, it had been about 3 months, and I'd actually had a little note in my diary or my calendar to get in contact with her the following week. Well, that Monday morning came along, and I was so surprised to see that there was a message from Taylor in the Facebook group. She was so excited to share with us the transformation that she was able to create in her business. Listen to this. She had gone from not paying herself properly, not having the money she needed to replenish tools when she needed them, often paying her rent late, and every single quarter having to scrape together the money to be able to pay her BAS and quarterly tax bill. 2, wait for it, she was able to start building a modest savings account, which was going to allow her business to move into a bigger premises and expand. She had saved over $6,500 in her GST and tax account that was just sitting there and waiting to pay her next quarterly tax bill. She had money for her bills in advance sitting in her expenses account. And the best part was that she was able to pay herself consistently every week, more than the weekly amount that she'd actually set for herself, all whilst growing and expanding her business every single month. And you know that she did this in about 3 months? I literally could not believe the transformation when I read it. Tears started streaming down my face because I remember where Taylor was at when she was on that call, okay? But apart from her incredible transformation, do you know what? She did not let her mindset hold her back. When she had the screaming voices telling her that she was never going to be able to turn her situation around, that she was not smart enough, that she would not be able to manage her cash flow effectively, she did not listen. She decided to seek support. She decided to take the action steps and actually do it. She had to reduce any unnecessary expenses, which allowed more money for profit in the business, to pay herself and business savings. And she restructured everything. So she started spending more effectively, ordering more effectively. And all in all, she just knew what money was coming in and out, which has completely transformed not only her business and her bank accounts, but her confidence in her ability as a business owner, which is the best thing, because I know that we all are so good at what we do. We're so good at delivering amazing products and services. But when we can actually tie that with having confidence in our ability to actually manage our cash flow, which is the baseline of our business, we become unstoppable. These results, like Taylor's, are not uncommon. Every single member in my program has their own story of transformation, and they did not let their mindset hold them back. They decided that they wanted to get in control of their business cash flow. They decided that it wasn't an option not to, and they're doing it and they are winning. So if you are thinking that this will not work for you for whatever reason, let me tell you that is just your mindset holding you back, because there are over 100,000 businesses who have now implemented the Profit First Cash Flow system into their business. Thousands of those businesses are exactly the same as yours, okay? So we need to put any mindset limiting beliefs aside and just claim now that you're going to do what it takes to actually get set up with a proper process for how you manage your cash flow and protect yourself from spending your cash flow in the wrong way. No longer will you settle. You need to claim this for yourself. And by taking little action step after little action step, before you know it, this too will become your reality. As I said, Taylor's results are not uncommon at all. The third secret is a quick one, okay? Do you remember when you first started driving a car? And do you remember when you first got in that car and how overwhelming it was? Firstly, you had to work out how to put it into drive, or put your foot on the clutch and put it into gear. You had to work out how to do the blinkers. You had to navigate the road. You had to learn reverse parking. There were so many things that you had to do. You certainly couldn't take your attention off the road and just start talking and doing other things. You had to have full concentration on what you were doing, okay? And I know for a fact that in the starting days, you would have absolutely been petrified that you were never going to get your license and get the freedom that you were just dreaming about having, like driving to your friends' places and leaving your parents at home and being able to go the places that you really wanted to go to. But fast forward 6 months' time, you got into that car so many times that you were just driving everywhere that you wanted to go without really even having to concentrate on the road. You're probably talking to people in the car, eating, singing at the top of your lungs. You could have even been talking on the phone, which is naughty, by the way. But the point is that you didn't have to concentrate on the road anymore, because you've done it so many times. It became a subconscious pattern, a habit that you could just do automatically. Well, the same thing happens with our money. When we implement something new, we have to learn a new way of managing our cash flow. It can feel overwhelming at first. We often wonder, will we ever be able to do it properly? Will I ever feel like I understand my numbers properly? Will I ever be able to get the percentages right, or have the right bank account structure? Or, I'm probably going to fail. Okay. Those are things that we tell ourselves. However, by setting it up and doing the process over and over again, which is what we actually have to do, we have to move the money through our business for it to be able to operate. Before you know it, it becomes a subconscious pattern. We can do it without even thinking about it. I now allocate my cash flow in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. It does not take long, and I can do it with my eyes closed. And it's because I did it so many times, it just became a subconscious pattern. But do you know what the best part of this is? Just like you can never unlearn how to drive a car, you can't unlearn these financial skills. Once you repeat the process over and over again, it is ingrained, as I said, and you will never, ever lose the financial knowledge that you have after learning this new process, which is absolutely wild. You could take this knowledge and run with it and know that you've set the financial foundations up in your business from now until forevermore. This will grow with you as you evolve. You just need to know how to tweak it and keep it tailored to your business as your business grows. So after all that, what is a secret to gaining financial control and setting yourself up for an abundant future? It is absolutely setting up the profit first cash flow system into your business. And I want to show you how to get it set up quickly, effectively. And I want to show you exactly how to tailor it to your specific business and hold your hand every single step of the way. So I'm giving you the opportunity to sign up for Money Mastery for Business Owners and join me and an incredible community of business owners who are setting up this incredible life for themselves. In this program, you get immediate access to 4 modules of bite-sized trainings where I show you exactly how to set up your cash flow system, how to tailor it to your specific business so that as your business grows, it evolves with you. I also give you the simple cash flow calculators to quickly understand your monthly averages, how to calculate your percentages so that you know exactly how much money needs to go into each account. And I even have one that shows you your income potential to make sure that you're actually charging enough to pay yourself what you need to. I teach you how to turn things around, how to make more profit, and how to blast any business debt as quickly as possible. But the support does not stop there. As I said, I will hold your hand through the process every step of the way, and I mean it. You get lifetime access to our private Facebook group where you can ask any question that you have as you're going through the trainings, and you will have them answered within 24 business hours. This is also a place where you can connect with other members of the group. You can share your wins, and you get access to the quarterly mini money challenges that I set along the way. And because I know that sometimes you need some more in-depth guidance, you actually can join my fortnightly profit and cash flow calls where I will coach you through any challenges that you are facing so that you never lose momentum. You have 6 months of access to these calls. So not only do you get support to get this set up in your business, but you actually have my support through any shifts that you need to make. And I can coach you through ways to actually make more profit in your business as well. But that is not all in Money Mastery for Business Owners. I want to make sure that this is an absolutely irresistible no-brainer offer for you to jump in and join us, which is why I've also included these amazing bonuses. You're going to get all of my money mindset mastery training so that I can help you through any limiting beliefs that you have coming up. I'm going to teach you how to get clear on your financial goals, help you to stay laser focused on them so that you can create them into reality even faster. And I'm also going to teach you how to become magnetic and create your beautiful life now by showing you how to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you dream to be. And because I care about your overall business growth, I've also included so many guest expert masterclasses to help you to lead a team with your personal finances, to manifest what you want, to make more sales, and so much more. I even give you my favorite money mindset meditation. All right. There is so much involved in this program, and you get all of this and more, which is worth more than $8,000 for less than 10% of that price. So again, what do you get? You get the bite-sized cash flow trainings, which is only going to take you a couple of hours each week to set up. You get support through the private Facebook group, the fortnightly calls. You get all of my money mindset mastery trainings. You get all of the guest expert masterclasses, my money mindset meditation, and so much more. And do you know what the cost is right now? Wait for it. It is only 497 Australian dollars plus GST, or 2 payments of $249 plus GST. All right, that is an absolutely insane price that is going to absolutely transform your life and set you up for financial success from now until forevermore. Now, all of my programs are backed with my 100% money back guarantee because I actually really care about you. And I truly believe that your success is my success. If I can't back up what I've promised you today and I can't absolutely change your life, then I don't want your money. Okay. So you can jump in now with the full confidence that you are making a risk-free investment. And you've got 60 days to tell me, Amy, that just wasn't worth my while. And I will give you your money back. Okay. So you have the certainty of being able to jump in risk-free, which means you have absolutely nothing to lose, but only incredible results to gain. Now, as you know, this offer is an incredible price, and it cannot last at this price for too long. So what you need to do is you need to jump in now, say yes to your financial future, say yes to actually getting a process for managing your cash flow effectively, and finally having the financial clarity, the control, and the confidence in yourself as a business owner to be able to successfully and sustainably scale to where you dream to be in the future. Okay, it is totally possible for you, but as I've said, you need to have your financial foundation set up before. So this is your opportunity to join me, to have me guide you through this process What are you waiting for? Don't wait another minute. Join us and let's do this, okay? So what do you have to do? You have to click the button below this video. You're going to put in your details. You're going to sign up. You will get immediate access into the program. And I cannot wait to see you on the other side. See you later.